When we talk about square meters, average prices, and profitability, we often forget that purchase of an apartment or a house can be pleasant. But this time, when we were near Munich, we were reminded of this in a very unusual way. Rigfest is a wonderful tradition of the German construction industry. When the walls and the roof of a new build are erected, builders, first owners of real estate property, and their neighbors come together under the roof of this building. New owners bring food and drinks, and they celebrate this exciting event together. It is a great occasion for us to talk about construction process in Bavaria and its new builds. We talk about different stages of purchasing a new build. Let's start from a simple statement. Bavaria and its capital are very interesting for foreign investors. I want to buy an accommodation facility in Munich. It is a standard request for many people. That kind of interest can be easily explained. Why is Munich so attractive for everyone? Munich is a phenomenon. The way of working with real estate in Munich is totally different from any other part of Germany. Does it mean that local new builds do not need to be advertised too much? Anyway, it doesn't mean that prospective buyers know everything about them. Real estate brokers say that a customer willing to buy an apartment does not know his ultimate objective. We have recently had a conversation with a family. We have money and we want to buy an apartment. Then I ask, for investments or for yourself? They answer, for investments. When we started to discuss this issue, we both understood that in fact they wanted to buy it for themselves. But these are completely two different things. Most of the customers willing to buy an accommodation facility in Munich do not really understand at first what they want to buy. They usually have a certain amount of money, let's say 500,000, and they want to spend it. We want to understand what our customer really wants. A customer gives us information, and we provide an action plan. Quite often we hear from a customer, I want a new build only, but a new build is quite a specific issue. They were interested in a 2-bedroom apartment. I showed one option, 56 square meters, not Sunnyside. It is the best apartment for investment. But if you want to live in this apartment yourself, then 56 square meters is too little. Moreover, most of the customers would like to have a Sunnyside apartment. This is the owner's way of thinking. On the other hand, if you consider an apartment an investment, this apartment should not be very big. After consultation, you've almost become an expert. Is this the right time to start choosing an apartment or a house? Of course, but you don't have to visit an accommodation facility yourself. Most likely, it still exists only in plans. A new build is a sale in the office, not on site. I can show an apartment layout and photos, tell about infrastructure in the area, estimate possible rental charges, and explain what can be found close to the apartment. The peculiarity of new builds in Munich is that apartments are sold with lightning speed. Even before the house is built, it is already known who will live in it. There are some exceptions, but they depend on peculiarities of each specific construction area. This example illustrates 3 stages of building a house. The first part of the house was started 3 months ago. There are no apartments for sale there yet. In the second part of the house, only the walls are erected, but there are no apartments for sale there either. Finally, in the last part of the house, with only a foundation pit ready, there are several 4-bedroom apartments for sale left. Once the buyer says yes, you need to start the next obligatory, but not creative procedure, to conclude the contract through notary and make the first payment. Executing real estate transactions is always carried out through a notary. A notary is an independent person. According to the German legislation, a real estate developer is not entitled to demand 100% down payment. If the house is not built, a real estate developer may demand partial payments, depending on the level of readiness of the house. As usual, the first payment is 25%. After that, the payment is split into 6 to 10 parts, until building of the house is finished. When the financial process has been started, it is the best time to think of apartment decoration. In Munich, all new builds are put into operation with high-quality decoration. Neat white walls, high-quality ceramic tile, parquetry, and bathroom fixtures. We are not in the store, we are in a huge complex, which is similar to the Museum of Modern Art. Among its exhibits, you can find high-quality samples, which are still quite cheap. Those samples are incorporated into the cost estimate by the real estate developer. The quality of interior decoration is specified in the construction description. A real estate developer invites a customer to the exhibition room where ceramic tile, parquetry, and bathroom fixtures can be chosen. If you choose something that is above the basic price, you will have to pay some extra. Next step is to choose furniture for the kitchen and other rooms. A real estate developer would like to see a working plan as soon as possible. Cabling in your apartment depends on this, but if you don't want to live in the apartment yourself, you don't have to buy kitchen furniture. It is not what a potential renter will definitely need. Does a renter need kitchen furniture or not? It is 50-50. There was a woman who said, "I will never part from my kitchen furniture." This is a matter of taste. If you buy an apartment for yourself, don't be too shy. You don't need to control your desires. You can either buy all furniture units in IKEA or find designer furniture. For example, in such a shop, you will find exclusive modern solutions with pretense. For example, air extraction is located on the same level with the cooking stove. This will obviously save some space in the kitchen, which is connected with the living room in most German houses. While you were shopping, the builders were doing their work, and here it comes, the Rigfest festivity. The walls are erected in the house, and new owners wine and dine the builders and neighbors inside the house. Rigfest is an old tradition supported by some real estate developers. This is gratitude to those workers who erect your building. A festivity is normally organized by tenants of the house. They organize it for themselves, for all workers involved in the building process. These are electricians, plumbers, workers erecting walls and roof. This is absolutely everyone who takes part in building your house, from the foundation pit to the roof. Rigfest is a festivity where everybody is merry. Everyone gets something. The builders, tasty gratitude, the real estate developer, money, and the new owners, greetings from the neighbors. We are in the home now. In my opinion, Rigfest is a perfect conclusion of buying a new build in Germany. Even not a very interesting process can become a festivity.